So I've just finished my ink drawing, so the ink drawing on the white paper. I've taken a photograph of it, so I think that will be magically flashed up onto the video, just so you can have a quick look, because there is that phrase, it's boring watching paint dry. So I'm going to take you through the process, but obviously I'm not expecting you to carefully study everything that I'm doing. I'll start at the beginning and then you'll see the end results. So next drawing, as I said, is going to be the interior of my building. I've just got a piece of black paper. Again, if you don't fancy drawing on black paper, that's absolutely fine. Just use whatever you have. It's just my preference. And I'm going to use some white chalk. So I'm going to turn the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. I guess I was just thinking it almost is going to look possibly a bit like our work's not going to look like a doll's house, but it's the same theory. So my house obviously is this shape, and the reason why, again, as I said, obsessed by everything that's black at the moment, then I just thought white chalk, because as artists you obviously want to have fun, as I said, and you want to play when you work and you want to enjoy what you're doing, because there's no point doing it otherwise, is there? So I just thought it'd be great to draw with white onto black, and the chalk, I'm thinking it's feeling really nice. So again, don't worry about if your lines aren't straight. I really, as you can clearly see, I'm not worrying. It's just for you to get inside your head how you want to build. And I'm definitely someone that needs to draw something, feel something through before I get stuck in. If that makes any sense. You're kind of thinking through your fingers, which might sound even odder, but that's kind of what you're doing when you're designing. You're feeling your way forward. So let's imagine the front of my house has been taken off. So as I said, I've got 2 floors in my house. And why I wanted to draw the interior was because of the chutes I've got on the outside. I want to work out how I'm going to stop it here. So it's almost like you've taken an X-ray of the building. So there's my balcony at the top, and then there's going to be a drop there. Maybe I'm going to do some little steps. Then I'm going to have my fireman's pole down to the bottom, and I'll probably have lots of mats at the bottom so that it feels nice and safe. And then that's the other side of the chute. Then I'm definitely going to have a door here, like a secret door, so you can walk in and you'll see the room. Another thing to say is I'm a great fan of actually just drawing with my fingers. So when you watched me use the paintbrush to wet the paper, and then I used it a bit to finish off the first drawing. If you don't have a paintbrush, you can use some kitchen roll, some loo roll, wet that, and just keep painting forward. I'll do it a bit now just to show you. So obviously taking off the chalk, but that's quite a nice effect. Or as I say, I'm a big fan literally just using my fingers. I run, as I say, lots of classes, and then another thing I do ask people to use is just their fingers a lot. I've got this big thing about freeing people up, but it's very easy to be very critical of your own work, and actually I want you to not think like that at all. I just want you to have lots and lots and lots of fun doing this. So drawing with your fingers, brilliant, and it works really well. So if you can get hold of some chalk, or if you have pastel, or even if, as I say, you use a pencil, just start to smudge it. So I'm going to carry on with this. So really now the second drawing, as I say, is about working out what your insides are going to look like, and depending how long you want to work on this project, if it's a week, you're going to have loads of time to build. You could almost start building the furniture as well, which would be amazing. But I'm just doing this because I kind of wanted to work out in my head how that would really work, a fireman's pole going down to there, and for it to still be safe. Health and safety and all of that. So have fun with your second drawing. I'll take a photograph when mine's finished, and then, as I said, that will be magically flashed up on the video as well. But yeah, enjoy your work. So I've just finished my drawing of my interior. I'm just going to show it to you. Again, it's very simple. But as I was drawing, as I was talking earlier, of feeling my way through, I realised how I can incorporate light into the building by having windows at the back. So I've got, on the top floor, I'm going to have 2 rectangular windows, and then on the bottom floor, I'm going to have 2 round windows, and I'm also going to have a staircase going up. Bit like a 1960s staircase, if you know that decade, or if you look up the architecture or the fashion of that period. They were probably a lot braver than us now, because they didn't seem to have a lot of kind of handles to hold on to their stairs. So I'm going to replicate that. So that's the interior of my drawing, and that's simply so we can work out what the insides of the building is going to look like.